Hello, my name is Paul Ling, and this is my final presentation for the portfolio project for TWC 400 Technical Communication. In this presentation, I will elaborate on how this class as a whole has helped me with my major and what skills I'll be able to utilize in the future. And I will also assess the class as a whole as well as my performance in it as an individual and both as a team. Upon first entering this class, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. Technical communication, the term itself, seemed very loaded and has a lot of complex subjects to it. But just a vague idea of assignments I thought I would be doing were things such as resumes, what we have done, and stuff like business letters or small things to improve professionalism in the business as far as communication and transfer of information. And now I will go through the assignments, elaborating on what they did for me as far as progression in knowledge of my industry as well as the technical communication subjects. Starting with assignment 1, which was a resume and letter of application. This wasn't the first time for me writing a resume. I was fairly familiar with the process, but going through this assignment really helped me to understand how to properly execute the information as well as adapt the resume for different situations and job applications. After taking this course and doing this assignment, I understand how important it is to make your resume very variable and just adapt it to each new situation. Small edits here, small edits there, of course, showing different kinds of jobs you've done, such as video. You would want to put a lot of video experience you've done but putting video experience on something like print probably wouldn't be as useful. And this assignment really showed me how I can execute that information properly to the many different situations that could happen with the various jobs out there. Assignment 2, the instructional video, was probably my favorite because I got to really work in my element, which is video, in this case editing. And I got to learn this screen capture program, Ling, which I've never used before. It's very handy, but also I've never really done an instructional video in such a small step-by-step process, and it really taught me how to execute information in a very efficient way that people who aren't familiar with programs such as these can really learn by taking it slow and taking each step there. Now, the third and fourth assignments brought us into 3 different teams, myself being on the red team. And personally, I don't like working on teams. I like to have control of an entire project myself when that's possible. Of course, when assignments are so big and the tasks require so many different individual jobs within the whole assignment itself, it can't happen. So I was kind of reluctant joining the team at first because of past experiences. Usually people are not on the same page, not everyone's pulling the same weight, but in this case I did get grouped up with some really reliable, strong people who all brought something to the table. So for this assignment 3, this was basically the proposal for our 4th assignment, which would be the research paper, and this really helped me to learn how to analyze and assess my team members in almost an interview kind of format. We basically put on a bunch of introductions on the discussion board listing our skills and our major as well. And once the topic was picked, looking at each major and skill strength of each person, it was really easy to divide the work between all of the members in a fair quantity, but also each part really played on the strengths of the individuals as far as like both their majors and normal skills as well. The course format for this technical communication class, as far as it being online and a lot of the communication being over discussion board and like distance and stuff, actually worked really well. The format of the course was really organized, and the discussion boards brought all of our sources together and information we could each provide in a place that we could always go back to, and that proved to be really helpful when checking back with one another. And of course, we're not on the same schedule, so we messaged when we can, but eventually we're able to get back to each other without too much hassle or anything. So surprisingly enough, even with the team assignments, actually especially with the team assignments, this format worked extremely efficiently to help our goals to put our work together and create the research paper. So with these main assignments, as you can see, I really took a lot from them and worked hard on them myself. They were clean cut, organized, and really followed guidelines well. And I was really able to absorb the material as far as what I was supposed to take from the assignments and what I did from the assignments. However, the smaller assignments such as readings and discussion boards, I will admit I did have some difficulties with. Just personally, I've always had some difficulty with, because I've always worked a lot on the side while doing full-time school. It's kind of a personal thing, but that's what I struggled with most. And of course, if I were to take this class again, I would definitely put a lot more into the readings as well as the discussion boards, really thoroughly going through each piece of the class. I think I could have taken a lot more from it, even though I did learn a lot and gain a lot of great experience. So as a graphic information technology major, the presentation aspects of these assignments really help me and will help me in the future. I'll always have to provide information and instruction, but with the proper presentation visually, I can attract a lot more people, and then they'll be able to hear what I have to say. And my goal for just about every class is to learn some sort of practical knowledge or skill that I'll be able to use right out of the class for a job or anything else. And hands down, this class has really taught me a lot that I can use, which has been shown through the assignments. But I think this class was a great success for myself, and I'd say the rest of the class as well, as far as I know. So I've really appreciated the lessons and assignments given to me. It's taught me a lot. I've grown a lot in learning about technical communications, and will definitely be able to provide a lot of these skills in the very near future. So thank you very much.